guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Priscilla. So today I'm gonna be doing like a little mukbang, and I'm gonna be talking about when I used to work at Walmart. Y'all, Walmart, oh, they got me frijoles. Okay, so I got a quesadilla de pastor. I'm gonna be talking about when I think they got robbed like 3 times when I used to work there. I wasn't working when they robbed Walmart, but I know like the little story times or whatever. And I'm gonna be talking about when I got like sexually harassed and about scammers. Y'all, scammers at Walmart is a big thing. I remember like in 1 month I had like 4 or 5 scammers trying to scam me. So I'm gonna be talking about that. So if you ever like, if you're working at Walmart or are planning to work at Walmart, you should be aware of scammers. Anyways, I got an horchata. I got a quesadilla de pastor. I usually get fajita, but recently I've been eating tacos de pastor, so I wanted to try quesadilla de pastor. And then I don't eat my quesadillas or my tacos with salsa. I like to eat my quesadillas with crema, and I like to eat my tacos with lemon. So yeah, I hate when like the quesadillas are so oily. Like literally, it's nothing but oil. I've been to other taco trucks where like the food isn't oily at all, but the other taco truck that I normally go to that's not oily, they don't have horchata, and I really wanted horchata. So guys, I have my little baby right here with me. So I'm gonna talk about the time I got sexually harassed. I think I had just turned 17 when I started working at Walmart, and I was a cashier. And the Walmart I used to work at was the one in Friendswood in Houston, Texas. And so they're like more advanced. They had a, instead of me being behind the cashier, I was like in this car in the front that like I could check people out as long as they have a card. Like they were paying with card only. And so there was this guy that came up to me. He was like I think he was Asian. He was in his like mid-30s. He came up to me and he asked me if I can help him find a shirt. And he showed me the picture, and I was like, oh, we're in the clothing department, but I can lead you to somebody that can help you. And he was like, no, just can you just help me, hurry up, can you hurry up and just help me? So I was just like, fine, you know, I was trying to be nice. I lead him into like the clothing, like where the men's shirts were at. I was like, okay, let me see the picture. I was looking at the picture, and then I was trying to see like how it looked, so I can see exactly which one I'm looking for. And like I had this feeling like somebody behind me. And so I turned around. Y'all, this guy was behind me like if he was about to dry hump me. Like literally, like I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna demonstrate for y'all. I know I look messy, I'm not matching. Okay, anyways, so I was standing like this, and he was literally like this, like this, literally. Oh, if he was trying to admire my booty, if he was trying to dry hump me, if he was trying to smell my butt, I don't know. After that happened, like I turned around so fast, and he like just took off and like went somewhere, and so I didn't know where he went. I was in shock, like I didn't know what to do. Like I walked so fast to my supervisor, and I had told her, and she was like, oh, just be up here up front so we can watch you and take care of you, you know. She didn't really care. So I went to go tell the guy who's in charge of the security cameras. He always like comes out and he talks to this girl that's a worker. She's like really young, and he's like older, like in his 40s or 50s. And I don't know if he flirts with the girl or what, but I always see him talking to her like when he's on his break. And so I went up to him. He was like out in the front talking to that girl, and I had told him what happened. I was like, hey, can you check the cameras? Like he didn't care. And I don't know what his excuse was. I think he said he couldn't check the cameras, or he was like, oh, I'll check them later. I can't remember. And I asked him the next day, I was like, hey, did you check the cameras? And I think he said no, or I don't know what his excuse was. But it's like, damn, like they really don't care about you. I was 17. Continued working because I needed the money, you know. I had Anthony at the time. Now I'm gonna talk about when Walmart got robbed. My shift, I can't remember what time, but I'm gonna just, you know, make up a time. So my shift was like at 4 o'clock. And an hour before that, Walmart had got robbed. The story was that these 2 guys came running into Walmart with masks on, with a gun, and they had robbed customer service. They had pointed the gun at both of the girls that was working in customer service and demanded them to give them the money, like all the money in the cashier, and then they ran off. And I remember Walmart did call the police, but there wasn't a lot of police. I think it was just like one police car that came and, like, you know, they reported it to him. And they just closed customer service. So whenever I walked in, customer service was closed, and they had told me what happened, but they still remained to be open, and they didn't like tell the news or nothing. And that was the first time Walmart got robbed. Like a week before that, Walmart had got robbed again in the back area where tire shop is at or whatever. I think, I can't remember, but they had robbed one of the bank trucks. I don't know how they robbed one of the bank trucks, but they did. You know, the guys like that come in that truck and they get all the money from Walmart and stuff. Yeah, they robbed one of those trucks, and then they had robbed another one in the front, like another time. It was so easy for Walmart to get robbed, and I don't think they ever found any of the guys that robbed Walmart. So yeah. And then I'm gonna talk about scammers at Walmart, because scammers is a very big thing at Walmart. Y'all, I had, like I said, 5 people in 1 month try to scam me. And at first I didn't know nothing about scammers because I was new. You know, I didn't know that scammers were a thing at Walmart. And so the first time that they tried to scam me, what they normally do is they look at your badge to see if you're young. So like if you have a yellow badge, that means you're under 18, and if you have a white badge, that means you're over 18. What they used to do to me is they would come up to me and be like, hey, do you know so and so? Is so and so working today? I had brought them lunch. They'll make up something, and so, you know, I'll be like, oh no, I don't know that person, you know, I just started working. Or they ask me like, oh, how long have you been working here? You know, they ask questions like that. Like I said, I didn't know about scammers, so I told them that I had just started working. So, like not even 30 minutes later, they will come back with a full cart of stuff. Expensive stuff. Came with an iPad, some earpods. You know, like somebody had to come bring the earpod and the iPad, kitchen stuff, all kinds of stuff. And if it wasn't for the person who brought the earpods and the iPad to me, I wouldn't have knew they were scamming me. So what they do is they will stay on the phone and act like they're calling somebody and saying, oh, have you put money on the card? Is there money on the card? They'll put on a whole show for you. And they'll be like, oh, okay, type in this number, right? They'll say type in these numbers and then hit cash or hit total. And that's how they scam you. You'll type in the numbers and then hit, you know, tap total or cash, and it will go through and act like they paid when actually they didn't pay. I don't know if that makes sense. If it wasn't for that guy worker who brought me the earpods and iPad, I wouldn't have knew they were scamming me. And so their total came up to like 1,000 and something, and they kept putting on a whole show. They finally walked out and left, and that guy was with me through the whole time. And then he told me like, oh, they tried to scam you. The second time they tried to scam me, I remember this older lady. She was like in her 50s. She had a full cart of toys, expensive toys, and her total came up to like 300 and something. She was acting like she was on the phone with her bank, kept telling me to put in these numbers and this and that, and I was like, no, I can't, I'm sorry. I called my supervisor, and you know, she played it smart. Normally, like if you work at Walmart, you can't just be like, oh, you're trying to scam me. Like, no, you can't be rude like that. You have to just go along with them, but at the end, like, you know, don't do what they ask you to do. And, you know, the supervisor came and she took over me, and y'all, I had a long line because it was almost Christmas. The whole line was so mad. Y'all, I'm sorry, my baby keeps throwing up. She left the cart there and then she just left. I feel like that's what supervisors at Walmart should do. They should inform all the employees about scammers, because my supervisor did not do that. And so whenever I did almost got scammed, I didn't know I was getting scammed. It's another scammer that they tell you to add like money onto the card, like a prepaid card or like a gift card. They'll like scan it and they'll tell you to add money onto it. I can't remember how that one goes, but I remember they did try to scam me with that. And my every time I almost got scammed, I would call my supervisor. Those are my story times when I used to work at Walmart. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Me pico. Bye guys.